Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Paul Ruff, I'm the youth coordinator here at St. John's. If you don't know me, this is Ella Wiles. Ella is going to stand here awkwardly for a little while while I say a few things about our sermon today. One thing that should be obvious, if I'm up here, it means I did not win the $1 billion Mega Millions lottery. So close, I had one number. But we're here today to talk about a lot of things today we'll get talked about, but one we're here to talk about is the mission to St. Anne's. Ella attended this mission this year. She was given a scholarship to help defray the cost, and she suggested that in exchange for that scholarship that she be put to work, that she do a job. So what we came up with was that she would be our photographer for the event, for the mission, and then that she would put a video together, and I'll let her tell you all about that. I want to tell you a little bit about St. Anne's if you don't know. Some of you have heard this many times, but we've been going there for 15 years. We work in their after-school care program. St. Anne's runs an after-school care program for the children of the Bronx, the South Bronx in New York City. St. Anne's is one of the oldest churches in the Bronx, in New York City. They serve that neighborhood by helping those children. Their goal is to get them out of poverty, mainly through working through education. So when we go there, we kind of replace their teachers for a week. Many of their teachers come here to the Alex Haley Farm to be trained for the Freedom School that happens in the summer. So we go and kind of take over, and we help them with their homework. We actually walk out to their schools in the Bronx, walk back with the children, and then we have sort of almost like a VBS for them, where we teach our stories. Creation, Noah's Ark is what we did last year, and we've done the parables of Jesus, among other things. Now, the South Bronx has come a long way over 15 years. Shortly before we went there, there was a book written by a man named Jonathan Kozol that details the South Bronx. He's written 2 books about St. Anne's. It was specifically about the people, the children, and the staff at St. Anne's, and how drug-infested and crime-ridden that neighborhood was. The neighborhood has improved greatly. Still, though, it is impoverished. Still, it is a food desert. So we go every year to see what we can do for them. So I'm going to turn it over to Ella and let her tell you a little bit about the video, and then we will show the video.
Thank you. Like you said, I was the photographer this year for the mission, and this is really just a video of just a very small number of pictures that I ended up taking. I ended up taking over 1,300 pictures over the course of a week, and this is a very small portion of those. It's still a pretty long video, but...
Okay, Jim, take it away.
Anybody that has been knows I've been multiple times, and it's amazing every single time. Really an eye-opening experience, and just I wish that everybody would be able to experience that like I did.
Well, I just want you to guess who picked the music for that. Well, thank you, Ella, for sharing your story. Thank you for being a part of this, and you've been wonderful. And I don't have much more to say, but I will say that this is not unique. We have a lot of people who go to this through this experience and have come out with this. And a lot of our seniors, when they get to that letter they have to write, explain, about something that's really important to them for college entrance exams, they use St. Anne's a lot for that. Because it does have an impact. It truly does. And we do thank you for supporting this. One thing I didn't say about the stories that I wanted to say. We tell our Christian stories, but really it goes even deeper than that. By being there and developing those relationships over the time we've spent there, we really tell our story to each other. And we get into a depth of story with each other and with those people at St. Anne's that you don't do unless you go do something like this. And it doesn't have to be in New York. It happens here. And we're going to talk more about that today. It happens at the Volunteer Ministry Center if you go and cook breakfast and serve it. It happens at Green Magnet School if you go and hand out backpacks or help with the teacher appreciation lunch. It helps at the YWCA when you put on an event. It helps with the Brotherhood cooking ribs. It helps in all those ways. And those are our stories. And I'd like to thank all of you for helping support St. John's and our missions. Thank you.
Now please stand as we